Quick update on the Mason and Hamlin Model A, the first of two. Just something. Well, first, let's. I just want to kind of share what's going on. This piano is going to be going into gloss black, and I've stripped and sanded. Did the first sanding, found all the dents, and here's a little bit of filler left. I've been over it once, and a few filler spots left. Just a bit top there. Fall board. There's actually a piece on this fall board I had to add. Flip this around. Kind of sculpted this piece in. The piece was broken off. You can see the normal profile here. And that white there is the epoxy that I added in. So all of that was missing. What's white there was missing. So I'll hold it over there for you. But in any case, that's the fall board, music rack, parts. One last thing I want to show you is something that I've only seen really in two pianos, the Mason and Hamlin and the Conover. I've noticed, and the Conover is really, for all intents and purposes, a copy of the Mason and Hamlin Model A. I'm not sure if the larger Conovers follow suit with Mason and Hamlin, but in any case, a couple of things they have in common. One is tension resonator. I showed you in that first video. You'll find that on the Conover. It's not the exact same style. And I don't have a Conover now, but as soon as I get one, I'll post a video showing the tension resonator on it. Actually, I've had two in the past, and if you check out the videos on Beaver's Piano TV, I may actually have some videos showing the tension resonator on the Conover. Just do a search up in the top on the Beaver's Piano TV page there on YouTube, and you'll see it. But the other thing on the Mason and Hamlin, this is the small lid, and it follows the profile of the width of the case. Alright, and you'll notice here, let me get kind of perpendicular to the lid here. Look at the angle on that, and it's just something, it's kind of, I don't know if you call it nitpicky or what, but it's kind of interesting. I'm kind of weird like that and like the little nuances on pianos, but this profile here is it's a strange angle, and you don't see that on most pianos. And for an example, here's a lid, small lid for a young chain grand that I'm working on right now. And if you notice the profiles on it, it's they form nice 90-degree angles on the edges. That's one side, and then looking dead on it, the other side. But if you look at this one, this side is a good 90-degree angle. Look at this side, not so much so. And the piano has a strange, it's subtle, but if you're perceptive, you can pick it up. It's a little bit different. And I always notice it when we're hauling those pianos that they sit kind of funny on the skid board. But Chickering had a piano in the 1800s, I'd say between maybe the 1840s and 1870s, maybe at the latest. It's called the cocked hat, C-O-C-K-E-D-H-A-T. And the intention of that was to give the pianist the opportunity to actually be able to look into the audience a little bit more than they usually did on the square grands or even the contemporary style grands of today. So with that strange angle, they had a better relationship with the audience. You know, in a regular grand, a performer is sitting perpendicular to the audience, so the audience is seeing the side of the piano and the side of the artist. And on a square grand, it's very strange. I've read some stuff by, I think it was Franz Liszt that mentioned how strange it is to play on a square grand looking looking at the audience in the way through a piano, because a square grand, the audience is looking at the back of the piano and they're not seeing the keyboard. And folks made comments, is he really playing? There's a lot, could be some strange stuff going on because he was such a unique musician, pianist. I'll try to find some of those quotes. I've got some books, some of those quotes, and I'll try to put those up. But anyway, that's just my little blurb on some little nuances on the piano. Next up on this piano, I'm not doing any color on it, so it'll get grain filled, and then I'm going straight to the sealer in black. And I'm going to be moving pretty quick on this, so I'll post some more stuff up a little bit later. Beaver's Piano TV for other videos. Any comments or questions? I have a forum, pianos.proboards.com, or pretty quick interaction on Twitter. If you have a Twitter account, twitter.com/BeaversPiano. Thanks much.